Welcome back everybody. Apologies, it's been quite a while since I've uploaded anything. Been mega busy, it's been mega hot, and I've had a bit of an injury in my arm. I've got tendonitis in my forearm and tennis elbow, which is honestly, it's not fun. I shouldn't really be fishing now, but as we all do, I got withdrawals and had to come down. I've plotted up in the swim that I've been putting a lot of work in, which is Jason's. I've had a fish already, which you'll see after this, a little scaly one. Didn't bother weighing it because it's only a little one, but it was a lovely fish. Caught on the forged tackle fluorocarbon Ronnie D rigs. If you haven't seen already, go check out the website or check my previous vlog. They are absolute mint. They are absolute mint. Actually, I'm not sure if I showed you in the previous vlog. I'll show them again in this vlog just in case, because I can't actually remember. But yeah, we've got a couple of nights ahead of us. We've obviously had one fish already, which is good. It's a good start. Hopefully it's a sign of good things to come. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to crack on with some fishing, and hopefully you enjoy this, even though I'm in the same swim again. I know it can be quite boring watching someone do the same thing over and over, but I had a walk around with a bucket earlier, stood in here for 5-10 minutes and saw about 20-25 shows, so I'd be stupid not to fish here considering they were showing over the spots that I always fish, and I don't think anyone's been in here for a while as well, so it's just good enough to go, and there's no point me going down that end, slotting in between other anglers, condensing their space that they've got to fish, giving myself a little option of like space of water, and also there's been a few fish being weeded up down that end, so up here for me it's more safer for how I want to fish. I don't want to weed fish up, I don't want to have to call the bailiff round, and I don't want to lose fish, and I haven't done that in this swim yet. Fingers crossed, touch wood. So yeah, until it gets a bit colder and the weed dies down a bit, I'm probably going to stay up this end and do as much as I can. It's working, so there's no point changing something that's working. I mean, I don't want to go down there and do, as I said, just for the sake of doing it. Well, I know I can catch fish up here and sort of have this is like my own sort of bit of water. No one can sort of interfere with me, which I like as well. So it means I have confidence in putting the bait out, and they're on my bait, not in anyone else's area or on anyone else's bait. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to crack on with fishing. We'll come back to you soon with some of the forged tackle fluoro Ronnie rigs. Yeah, catch you soon. Right guys, while we wait, we'll do a little review of something I got from the missus for my birthday. It's the cheaper version, you might recognise it. It is this little setup. This is the singles from NGT. Excuse this a little bit of rubbish there. I snapped the rubber ring on my Delkim Smart Clip and I haven't got a clue where I've put it, and I'm having to use that, so yeah, proper carpy. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's cheap. Looks quite nice. My major issue with it is it's a little bit flimsy. Other than that, looks lovely. It's a bit different from what I'm used to. I'm used to just having stuff that's not shiny, camoed, stick it up, all sorts. But yeah, I think she got it. It was an eBay jobby, brand new. Came with like a lovely little bag and bits and bobs. I think it was like 25 quid. I mean, I like the look of the Corda ones, but don't get me wrong, I am not paying in excess of £150–200 for a set. I might just have a play around with these and spray these black, because I'm not 100% sure on the stainless. Let's get a little bit further back. Just get the bucket out of the way. But yeah, they look quite nice. Got that tarty look to them. Legs looking lovely. Yeah, I'll have to sort this one out on the right. That looks like it's a bit bent. It's where I was netting the fish earlier. My left rod, obviously the one on the left, was over here started running like absolute crazy. And most of the fish, for some reason, no matter if I hook them there or over here, they always try and get down here. So being an absolute tit, I had to stand in here and try and net the fish down here. Managed to do it. It's quite deep margins here, so it's quite easy to net them. But I think I leant against that and bent that a little bit, so we'll have to bend that back out. If it breaks, it breaks. It was only 25 quid. But yeah, well, if you're looking for something like a little setup, give them a go. They're cheap and cheerful. I'm gonna probably go back to the pod soon. I don't know, we'll see how things go. If it gets any more flimsy, I'll just have to super glue it. But hey ho, now I've mentioned it and now I'm looking at it, this alarm here looks lower than these two and it's doing me head in. Either that or... no, it's because I'm on a slope muppet. Right, come on fishies. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for your chance to win a Baitworks bait bundle from myself. Not from the guy, it's obviously going to be, I'll get it from Baitworks, but it's coming out of my own pocket. Just for you guys, just to say thank you for watching, thanks for the support, and if you haven't used it, it gives you a chance to use the bait and change your season and change your fishing around just like it has for me. I mean, I've done probably 6 or 7 sessions now since I joined and I'm on 21 fish, so you can't knock that. Right, we'll see you soon. Right, here they are guys, the Fluoro Ronnie D rigs. Plastic bait screw on one, metal bait screw on the other. I'm using the ones with the metal bait screw. This is a size 6, the ones that I'm using are a size 4. Obviously there's massive fish in here, it's a bit weedy and I want to keep hold of what I hook. But come winter time I'll be scaling down to these ones. They're absolutely mint. The hooks are sharp as anything as well. Every fish that I've caught on them so far I've been absolutely nailed. I've had my UKPB on one of these. They're quite simple looking things, but believe me, they make a huge difference compared to your typical Ronnie rigs or anything like that. Obviously where the bait is on this here, you've got much more movement than what you have if it was on the shank of the hook. And the way it sits, as you can see, just at the top of the D there and the top here, I think it just allows it to have a better hooking potential than on the shank. I may be wrong, I don't know the technicalities or whatever it is to do with them, but it is working an absolute treat for me. Give them a go if you fancy it. You won't be let down, if I'm honest. They are really good. Use it with a stiff boom, that's what I've found to be the best. Spins over in your hand absolutely quick as anything every time, and as you've seen, the proof's in the pudding. I've nailed some decent fish with this rig already and I'll be continuing to use it. Give them a go. Lovely little wake up call this morning. Rattled off about half hour ago. Put up a scrap and a half for about 15-20 minutes as well. Even though it's tiny, I couldn't believe it. It was like a rocket. But yeah, number 2. We'll show the other side and then get him back and then hopefully have his big brother. But here's the other side. Excuse the plane going over the top. Right little cracker. Pleased with him. It was on a homemade cork ball, Atlantic heat one, with a bit of fake corn on the top. Stunner. Right, let's get him back. Well, it's gone 2 o'clock, so I feel bite time's passed. So what I'm going to do is probably push and give it another 10-20 minutes. Tie up some fresh rigs, get some baits ready to go, and then I'm going to redo every single rod, stick a bit more bait out for the night, and then hopefully we can pick one off either through the night or in the morning. So we'll catch you in a minute with a bit of baiting up. Just quickly before we redo the rods, I've run out of the Fluoro Ronnies from Forge, so I've had to sort of make my own sort of version. Try and keep it as neat as I possibly could. Nice long boom on it because it's going in deep water and it's hitting hard ground, but there could be quite a lot of stones and all sorts laying about, so I wanted to sort of fold over as much as it possibly can, and giving it a bit of length helps do that. Putty, you might wonder why I've got it here. the weight there helps the anti-tangle sleeve kick over a lot quicker and better and sort of push everything away from the lead. This bit here just obviously helps create that sort of, it's like a seesaw effect. If that bottom bit's going down and you've got weight too far at this end, it's just going to arch over, so it's keeping it sort of in level, folding out sort of like this. So that bottom bit hit, then the next bit to hit will be that bit, and then the rig, not the rig, sorry, the hook. So yeah, happy days. We're going to get that on. I'm going to tie up another one or two depending on how the other rigs are doing, and hopefully we catch another one. The wind's blowing an absolute hooligan towards me, which is good. Hopefully the fish will be on the end of it. So up here, show you the bait mix I'm about to put out. Some Atlantic heat boilies, 15mm of freezers, some corn in there, different size pellets, crushed boilies, got the krill powder, what else have I got in there, liquid fish, I've got the hot Atlantic heat hot fish oil, absolutely mint. Alright, let's get some out. Second evening's upon us. As you can see, it looks so good out there. Look at that, it's amazing. Yeah, fingers crossed for a bite. I'm not overly confident in getting anything from now until probably about 5 in the morning. But we'll see, you never know. Can always change. But as it's been happening in this swim, it's been early morning and up until 2 o'clock. So we'll see how it goes. If you don't hear from me before then, I'll catch you in the morning. But yeah, fingers crossed for a big old 40 pounder, eh? We can only hope. That'd be amazing. But yeah, we'll see you soon. Morning everyone, nothing happened during the night, otherwise you would have known. Woke up this morning, it's absolutely blowing a hoolie. And it's absolutely chucking it down as well. So we're going to be bivvy bound, not going to be able to get a lot of footage of anything. It's meant to storm today at some point as well, so me and the pooch are going to be stuck in here most of the day. So apologies, it's going to be quite boring. But yeah, hopefully one of the rods absolutely rips off and we can have a fish to show you anyway. But hey ho, it's how it goes sometimes. We'll see you soon if anything happens. Buzzing! Just found out that 38.5 common ad was Red October, one of the fish that I dearly wanted, so I'm absolutely chuffed. Just walking to the van, I'm gonna change my hoodie because this one's a bit wet, and from where I've rolled the sleeves up, the arms are stretched, and yeah, it just feels weird wearing it. Come on, boy. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. One of my homemade Atlantic Heat cork balls as well, so can't ask for much more than that. I'm so chuffed, so chuffed. Come on in, good boy. Yeah, hopefully you guys agree, because it is such a lovely looking carp. Don't know if it comes out often, but who cares? PB for me, and a common as well, and we all know I love big commons. Yeah, we'll catch you when we're back in the swim. We'll stick the rest of the bait out. All 3 rods are going on the corkies. Yeah, hopefully we'll have some more. See you soon. We're back, all the rods are out. They're all on the Atlantic Heat corkies because they've been doing really well. So yeah, fingers crossed let's have another one. Oh, beating my PB by a pound every time seems to be a common thing for me. See what I did that week. But yeah, still after that magical 40. I mean, any other time of the year that fish could have been a 40 pounder. It had the frame to be a 40 easily. It's a big old fish, but either way I'm chuffed. And it's nice that the spot's starting to really do well for me, and this is one of the reasons why I haven't bothered to venture out and fish a different swim at the minute, because I've got something going quite well here. And when I first joined and first came down, first did a session, no one bothered here, no one was here for the week after that, excuse the rain, a week after that and a week after that, so I thought, you know what, I'll put some time and effort into here and it's paying off, so why not? As you can hear, it's absolutely raining, and as you can see, for me being soaking wet, so we can't do a lot of footage outside, but we're going to remain hopeful and get a takeaway to celebrate. Yeah, I'm so chuffed. How are you, boy? Are you chuffed? Are you chuffed? Are you chuffed? Huh? Are you chuffed? Oh. Chuffed. Good boy. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, hopefully see you soon with another PB. Whee, that'd be awesome. Catch you soon. Another one. The fish in here are so beautiful. This is just ridiculous. Well chuffed. Not going to bother weighing it because it's only a little, then probably about 18-19 pound. Here's the other side. As you can probably see, this fish is giving me a good old soak in. But it's a cracker. Lovely looking fish. Right, let's get it back and get the rods back out and eat the pizza. Spot on. Right, that's the fish back. Half the pizza's eaten, the rods are all back out, all the bait's out. I'm soaking wet, so I'm gonna get the towel and have a little dry off, do the dog's food, and hope for another one. I'm absolutely buzzing with how this session's going so far, and how I'm building up on this spot. I'm really happy, like really happy. Like, to have red October is just like, what is one of my target fish. So I've had one of my target fish, now I've just got to try and work through the masses of the stockies and like the backup 30s, upper 30s and stuff like that, just get to one of those 40s, one of those 18. I mean, I've got until next year, so I've got plenty of time to give it a good go. If not, I'll just renew anyway. But yeah, absolutely loving it. But we're gonna get dry and we'll see you soon. Well, here's this morning's wake up call. It's just gone 7. I probably look absolutely shattered because I am. I was watching fish jump most of the night last night. I haven't had a carp in this lake, or any other lake to be fair. It takes so much line compared to what this one did. And you can see the tail, it's built for power. It's a really odd shaped fish, but big or small, I love them all. It's probably about 20, 21, 22. But yeah, it's a lovely little carp. Put up a right scrap, so much of a fight. Yeah, let's get the other side and get him back. Well, this fish looks quite spawned out, if I'm honest with you. Might be when it's full of spawn, 26, 27. It looks like a really old fish, to be fair. I don't know if it's one of the known ones, but it feels and looks quite an old fish. Some of the young ones do, to be fair. Either way, happy days, we've got another one. We're gonna get this fish sorted out, get him back, get the rod back out on the spot, and probably go back to sleep. But we'll see what happens. See you guys soon. But that was a nice wake up call. Fish is back now. I weighed it in the end, it came up to about 28.5, or just under, to be fair. It's a fish that's been caught before by one of the other members called Keith. He had it at 32 about a month and a half ago, so it's definitely spawned out and down in weight, but hopefully it's been munching on the Atlantic heat and it will get its weight back up quite soon. But either way, it's a nice wake up call. It's another fish to the tally. So we're going to eat the rest of the pizza for brekkie, chill out for a bit, probably aim to get home for about 3 o'clock today. So we're going to spend the average boat time in this swim and then pack away. Plus it's due to rain in a bit and it's going to clear between 2 and 3, so we'll pack away and finish the session then. Hopefully we can bag another one in between then, but yeah, we'll see you soon otherwise. Well, we've got another one, and this is probably one of the best looking carp I've ever caught. It's just near on pretty much a leather. Well, this side's got a couple scales, but the colouring of it is just, it's unreal. Lovely, lovely carp. Only a tinker, but I don't care one bit, to be honest. Beautiful fish. These homemade cork balls are smashing it. Right, let's show the other side. And as per usual, get it back and get the rod out. The stock in this lake is absolutely ridiculously nice. Pleased to bits with this little one. Right, let's get it back. This fish so far, it's turning out to be a right old good session. Both come into the middle and the left rod. The right rod's done absolutely nothing, so I mean, I'm due to go home today. Yeah, if nothing happens till then, it's going to go in a naughty corner. I've seen a fish roll over the spot, so fingers crossed for the right rod. If not, yeah, it's going in the naughty corner. On my nose. Well, looks like I've been bitten on my nose. Joy. Yeah, buzzing. This session's absolutely amazing, and the Atlantic heat cork balls are just absolutely ripping it up for me. And as soon as I get home, I'm going to make some more for next time I'm down, which should hopefully be Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this session so far. As I said before, I know it can be a bit boring in the same swim, but it's a swim that's working for me, and the cost of this place to fish it for the year and the targets I'm after, with the fish moving around a lot, I've got to sort of stick to my guns a bit. Once it starts slowing down and going a bit dead in this swim for me, then I'll move on and I'll do what I did before. I'll lap the lake, find fish, see where they are the majority of the time, and go from there. But I've got a bit of a suspicion that this swim is going to do very well in the winter. Obviously it's quite deep. The right rod's touching down probably about 15-16 foot. Left rod from, well, in between the islands going up to the left rod, the middle rod, sorry, it's probably about 6 or 7 foot. And it goes deeper the closer you come to me, and then the left rod's probably about 6 or 7 foot. So I think in the winter this swim's going to be a decent one as well. So excuse the plane. If I carry on putting the work in here, hopefully I have some decent results even in cold weather. I've got some other spots that I'm going to be priming for the winter as well. But yeah, it's just work that you've got to put in. I mean, a lot of people might think, oh, it's just I'm taking the easy option by fishing this swim, but this doesn't necessarily mean it's the easy option, because I might fish it and might have absolutely nothing, but I've got confidence in it now. Confidence in the bait, confidence in the rigs, confidence in the spots. I know the fish visit this area a lot. Whether it's due to me sticking the bait in and fishing it as much, I don't know, but if I keep at it, it's going to keep working hopefully, and there's enough fish in here for me to go at, and they will venture and visit this area. They don't stay still a lot on this lake, they do move around a lot, so fingers crossed we have another one of the originals. Fingers crossed this doesn't start swelling up, whatever the heck that is. Stupid bugs. Just wiped down my face. I'm gonna have to get some of those candles, or those incense, or whatever they're called, things that you burn to get rid of the bugs. And I'm gonna get some ant powder as well and create a moat around the bivvy. Absolutely hate the little kids. But yeah, hey ho, we'll catch you soon, hopefully with another fish. If not, we'll see you on the barrow with all the gear and on the way to the van. Well, I said about seeing a fish over the right rod, and lo and behold, the right rod's gone, and this is the result. What a cracking carp. I'm not sure how big it is, I'll give it away afterwards. Proper character. Lovely fish. Right, let's have a look at the other. What a beaut. It's got to be 31, 32. Not sure, we'll give it away and have a look. Absolute unit. Happy days. Well, she went 32. As you can see, the rod is packed away. I'm due to go soon, so if there is still fish munching on there, they can have the freebie, they can just have the food. I've still got 2 rods out until everything else is packed away anyway, so I've still got a chance. But yeah, £32 that was. Absolutely buzzing. I think that's 7 fish now this session. So yeah, it's gone really well. Hopefully we can sneak another 1 or 2 just before we go. If not, we'll see you on the barrow. Not sure if you guys can see it properly, but him there, that snake, I've been trying to catch him for absolutely days, and well, sessions upon sessions. Every time I see him, he's gone past me a few times down, literally, where's my finger, down here, right in front of the rod tips. But I told the missus and she said, no, you can't have him. Hey ho, 2 rods left on the dance floor. Let's see what happens. Well, it's that time, everyone. I don't particularly want to go home, but the rules are rules. I've got some bits to do as well, and I really need to rest my arm. I'm telling you, this pain in my elbow, tennis elbow, I've got tendonitis in my wrist as well. It's not fun, but can't help but come fishing. As you can see, everything's on the barrow. We're going to head round to the van now, so thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll catch you again soon. Next week, hopefully, depending on circumstances and whatnot, you know, life gets in the way sometimes, but we'll aim to get down next week, or the weekend coming, sorry, for a couple of nights. And yeah, thank you again, and we'll see you again soon.